of the Argo ever weave between those gnashing blue fjords toward the land of Colchis? Why do the pines in the dells of Pelion ever fall to the axe and fill the rowing hands of heroes sent by Pelias to fetch the golden fleece? My mistress, Medea, that never would have sailed to Iolcus with its towers, or been struck to the heart with love of Jason. She never would have baited Pelias' daughters to the murder of their father, and be living here in Corinth now with her husband and her children. She has merited this city's good opinion, exiled though she came, and was in everything Jason's perfect foil, being in marriage that saving thing, a wife who does not go against her man. Now everything has turned to hate, her passion to a plague. Jason has betrayed his sons and her, takes to bed a royal bride, Creon's daughter, king of Corinth. Medea, spurned and desolate, breaks out in oaths, invokes the solemnest vows, calls the gods to witness how Jason has rewarded her. She does not eat, lies prostrate, slumped in anguish, wastes away in day-long tears. She might be a rock or a wave of the sea for all she heeds of sympathy from friends, except sometimes to tilt her pale head away and moan to herself about her father whom she loved, and her country, and the home she sacrificed to journey here with a man who so disdains her now. Yes, now she knows at a terrible firsthand what it is to miss one's native land. She hates her sons, takes no pleasure in their sight. I dread to think of what is hatching in her mind. She is a fierce spirit, takes no insult lying down. I know her well. She frightens me, and anyone who crosses her will not easily sing a song of triumph. But here comes the boy, after his run, suspecting nothing of a mother's tragedy. Oh, it is true. Unhappy thoughts and youth never go together.
Ah, nurse, faithful old appendage of my lady's home. What are you doing here, all forlorn, standing, moaning to yourself outside the gates? Does Medea really want to be left alone?
Ah, dogged old pedagogue of Jason's sons. When a master's fortunes are struck down, the heart of a faithful slave is stricken too. I am plunged in such a depth of grief, I came out here to tell the earth and sky Medea's catastrophe.
What? Has that poor woman not stopped her crying yet?
Stop. You amaze me. Her ordeal, far from halfway done, hardly has begun.
Poor innocent fool. To be quite frank about our mistress, she knows little of the latest blow.
Latest? What was that? Oh man, don't keep it from me.
Nothing. I'm sorry I even spoke.
Come now, we're both slaves here, are we not? By your own great beard, don't hold it back. I can keep a secret if I must.
Well, I'd gone to where the old dice players sit near Perini's sacred fountain, and there I overheard, pretending not to listen, someone say, Creon, this country's king, is making plans to drive these boys out of Corinth, their mother too. I don't know if the story's true. I hope that it is not.
No, surely no. Jason would not let his sons be treated so, however far he's parted from their mother.
Old loves are left behind by new. That man is not this house's friend.
We're all finished then. If we ship the second wave before we bail the first.
Now listen, this is not the time to let our mistress know. Just keep quiet about it. Not a word.
Poor young boy. Do you hear how much your father's worth to you is? I wish he were... No, not dead. He's my master still, but... Oh, what an enemy he's proved to those he should have loved.
What human being is not? Is this news to you that every person's dearest neighbor is himself? Some rightly so, some out of greed and selfishness. This father does not love his sons, but his new wedding bed.
Come along, boy, into the house. Everything is going to be all right. Keep him away as much as you can. Do not let him near his mother so long as she is in this deadly mood. Already I have caught her eyes on them, the eyes of a mad bull. There's something she is plotting, and her fury won't lie down. This I know, until the lightning strikes and someone's felled. Let us hope it's enemies, not friends.
Oh, I am so unhappy. Oh, the misery of it. I wish I was dead.
Listen there, poor child. Your mother racking her heart up, racking her rage. Quick inside, into the house. Don't approach. Beware. Watch out for her savage mood, destructive spleen. Yes, and her implacable will. Off with you now. Hurry inside. Soon I know her fury will flare out from that slowly gathering cloud. What will she perpetuate then, I fear? Proud, importunate, willful soul, so bitterly spurned.
Oh, what misery. Oh, what pain. Cursed sons and mother for cursing. Take you all, you and your father, this whole house wither.
Oh, how it grieves me. Why make the sons share in their father's guilt? Why should they be hated? Poor young children, your danger appalls me. Ruthless is the temper of royalty, often commanding, seldom commanded, terribly slow to forgive and forget. How much better to live among equals. I want no part of greatness and glory. Let me decline in a safe old age. The very name of the middle way has health in it, is best for man. Goodness never comes from overreaching. And when it provokes the gods, it destroys all the more thoroughly.
I heard her voice. I heard her shout. It was the most unhappy woman from Colchis, far from calm yet. But tell me, old nurse, from the porch of the house it moaned outside. Oh, women, I cannot delight in the pain of Jason's house, a house I have loved very well.
House, there is none. Life of it gone, the master is had by a princess's bed. The mistress in her boudoir pines. There are no words her friends can find to touch her disconsolate heart.
Clean my grave in the flesh from the sky. What good is left for me in living? Alas, come death, unloose my life from a life I loathe.
Listen, O Zeus and earth and light, to the stricken tune of this plangent wife, and to you, O loveless lady, what yearning for love on a bed of delight could make you hurry to death the night? No, do not pray for that, for if your husband has gone to adore a new bride in his bed, why this has often happened before, do not harrow your soul. For Zeus will succor your cause. What use to lessen your life with the love for a lost lord?
Oh, mighty Phoebus and Artemis, queen, for all the fine fellows I found him with, see what my hated husband has done. Grant me to watch him at last with his bride, palace, and all crumble in ruin. How dare they do to me what they have done? Oh, my father, my country, the land I abandoned, flagrantly killing my brother.
Hear what she says with a cry from the heart. To Themis and Zeus, goddess of rights, and he whom mankind makes keeper of vows. Certainly soon, in no small way, her fury will play itself out.
If she would come and face to face listen to what we have to say, she might let go this rampant anger, spite of soul. I hope I never fail my friends. So go, nurse, entice her to come. Say, we are with her. We are her friends. Hurry, before she does any harm to those inside. Grief can swell to enormity.
I will do my best, but am afraid I may not be able to persuade my lady. And yet, I am glad to shoulder the burden, although she glares with a bull-mad gaze. Or is it a lioness with her whelps, when anyone comes or speaks or helps? Oh, botchers and blunderers! Yes, that's what they were, those artists of old. Makers of music for life,